Hello and welcome to the next vlog. It's a very quick one, this one. It's just really an update on internet access on WaterLily. Those who've watched previous vlogs will have seen that when we moved on we got some quite basic kit and just stuck it on, and it's held up surprisingly well, although as you can see it's not very aesthetic. But no, it's just a little HUAWEI device with a cheapy eBay 4G external antenna, and that's worked really well, but it seems to be time to do something a little bit more serious. And looking around at other vlogs, we thought we'd better tidy it up a bit and get some better access. So what we've done is done like most people on boats and gone for a Poynting 4G aerial. These seem to be really popular. I think it's because there's like two antennas inside, horizontal and vertical, come with 5 meters of cable with the relevant connectors. Ignore those black tails, they're not needed. I got those for another device that I was testing. But yeah, so we also got a magnetic mount as per a lot of boaters, so that we can just attach it to that on the roof of the boat, and then if it gets knocked by any low bridges it just falls over rather than rip anything out. I'm probably going to need to shorten this pole a little bit. It has caught me out already a few times, but with that, unlike a lot of other boaters who use HUAWEI devices, I've gone for Draytech. Two reasons really. One is the HUAWEI have not got a very good name at the moment, so a little bit suspicious of them. But the most important one is, in my line of work as IT chap, I actually sell these, so I can get them cheaper. So that's the most important one. So I thought I'd try one of the 4G ones and see how that works. So you see it's got all the relevant aerial connections. It's also got 2 Cat5 connections, which is useful if you have any networking equipment on the boat. It's also got 2 SIM cards, so that you can have a backup as well, which works really well. Now this router you can use on land as well, normal VDSL or DSL. You can see the port there, but in this instance we're just going to be using it on the boat. And it comes with 2 flappy aerials, which I've plugged in. I thought, I'll just try it and see what that's like on the boat, just sort of keen to see what actually happens. So here we are with the stats all up there, and this is just using those internal aerials. Looks pretty good signal, but as you can see, not an awful lot going on. It's struggling a little bit, to be expected really, with it all being in a steel tube. So yeah, so that didn't sort of turn out too good. So plugged in the main aerial, which is on the roof now, and things changed quite considerably. Looking at the interface on the router here, which is the same on all Draytech routers, so quite familiar with it. But you see how the signal quality has gone right up, pretty much as good as you can get. I mean, we're in quite a weak signal area, so this is pretty good. We have to go outside and hold your phone up to get a signal, so this is quite good. It gives you the maximum that you're likely to get from that tower, 50 meg up, 150 down. Very unlikely to get that where we are. So I thought I'd sort of run some actual tests just to see what real world stats are. So going back to the original setup of the HUAWEI, this is the download speed, typical of what we're getting. Seemed to be enough just to stream Netflix and a few other bits and pieces at the time. Sometimes it froze a little bit, other times it was just okay, but not great downloads, only just passable really. And with a lot of 4G devices, the upload seems to be quicker than the download, which is not really great if you're streaming anything, but if you're transferring files, I suppose. So just run that again just to make sure. So around about 2-3 meg down and about 6 meg up, but that's very variable. It does change quite a lot, and that's one of the reasons for looking to change something a little bit more permanent, as well as to make it all look a little bit nicer. So yeah, so it's yeah, there again, upload speed is much better again. So transferring files off the boat would be great, not so great for streaming services. So there you are. So now let's see what the new kit does. So this is using the new router, but with its own plug-in aerials. So bear in mind the poor reception inside the boat, and you can see it here. So that is really struggling. Wasn't really able to get any sort of internet connection or any sort of decent speed running on that. That caused a few problems there. So now that you can see that's really struggling. Let's see what the upload's like. Yeah, that's pretty abysmal as well. So yeah, can't really use one of these things with its own aerials inside the boat, you know, hence having been in a steel tube, I suppose. So yeah, poor to say the least. So let's now have a look at what it's like with the using the pointing aerial on the roof. So here we go. So immediately you can see that's significantly better download, which is probably the main thing that I'm looking for. And the upload, well, that's pretty decent as well, so it seems to be the right way around. So all in all, I'm really happy with that. So that's great. There you go. So all in all, a good job. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to come back with another vlog as soon as possible, but in the meantime, stay safe and see you soon. Bye bye.